Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, guys? Glen here with Function Powersports, and we're here with a very special guest, Micah.
How we doing?
And if you guys don't know who Micah is, you guys are just missing out on Instagram and YouTube. But Micah, tell us a little bit about your background here.
I make up 1/5, I guess kind of 1/6 now of CboysTV. We have a YouTube channel. We're based out of Minnesota, and we do fun things with fun toys.
But my credit scores.
Heck yeah, I mean, dude, that's right up my alley. So I guess, we'll get into why we're here a little bit later, but we're in the CboysTV podcast studio to do a Function Powersports from the gallery. So, Micah, I got 6 rounds for us to go through. These are all machines that have been added to our gallery from our watchers, from our viewers, and all our supporters. And basically, we got to rate their builds. We got 6 rounds here to go through. You're going to have to rate them from 0 to 10. Now,
Okay.
if you give a 0, dude, I mean, they're going to get pissed,
I know.
right?
This
But
is real people we're talking about here.
real people, the real deal. They added to our gallery. And a 10 is just, holy cow, that is badass. Like, I love it.
Okay.
So, you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right, so starting with round 1. We got a 2019 Polaris RZR XP 1000 with electric power steering. It's running some 14x7 System 3 off-road wheels here on some 35x10 Maxxis Rockzillas. So,
Freaking-
I mean, first thoughts, dude. Just
At
looking through
first
these
thoughts,
pictures.
it looks safe. You know, like if you're driving that thing, you're safe. If you're upside down, you're still safe. If you're on your side, you're still safe.
I mean, this thing is baller. It's got full bumpers front to back, the roll cage, the rock sliders, full doors all the way up top. So obviously aftermarket.
Yeah.
And quite the color scheme going on. Some lighting ideas here to take note of.
Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, this guy's got extra bonus points here. You see that little word there? Oh wait,
Yep.
get a close up.
Yep.
He's even got Function Powersports on his wrap. So dude, this guy's just getting gold star
Pretty
points
much
here.
got all the bells and whistles on this. He's running 14, so he can run as much rubber as possible.
There's a lot done here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not going to run through all the details, but you can find this machine on our gallery. So, you ready to rate this thing?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
9.
8.
All right, why are you giving it an 8?
I give it an 8 because it's like, it's phenomenally built, everything, every part, blah blah blah. But
Yep.
it's not the color scheme I'd go with.
It is
Other
a
than that,
very
I
wild-
love it. And
very
also, like,
wild
for how
color scheme.
wild of a color scheme it is, the rims aren't very flashy. The rims might as well be yellow.
Yeah, so I guess I'm giving it a
But an
9.
8.
I know this guy a little bit personally. He runs a huge Facebook side-by-side group, and he wanted this thing to be so vibrant and wild with that wrap. But something he could do to bump up it to a 10 would be some maybe color matching on the wheels. Just tie in that whole color scheme
Yeah.
from top to bottom. So
But it's sick.
hell
It's
yeah.
got all the bells and whistles.
Thing is wild. All right, round 2. We got a 2021 Polaris Ranger Crew NORTHSTAR Ultimate Edition here. So the baller of the baller
Yeah.
Polaris Ranger. It's running some 15x7 method MR405s and some 30x10 Tenzer regulators. Now, I mean, looking through this picture, you guys are obviously probably recognizing the logos here. Function teamed up with Diesel Power Gear. We joined in on their UTV giveaway. Really what's done to this machine is they did some window tint, custom wrap. We hooked them up with the Method and Tenzer tires and got them to add to the gallery. So, I mean, some super dope shots.
Okay, so this was a Diesel Power Gear giveaway.
Full
unit.
blown. Yep.
It's weird, and it's also cool. I've never seen this. I keep up on their giveaways. I've never seen
It was
this
a
unit
2-week
until
run.
right now. Okay.
Last fall.
I like
so
it, though. Weird how much just tinting the windows, like, adds a really cool factor.
You almost have to. Like, we got a guy at work that's got a Ranger NORTHSTAR, and he tints it, the whole windshield, everything. He uses it for ice fishing.
Looks good.
So, I guess, that's really all that's done to it. It's got a winch on the front, so very practical machine. You ready to rate this one?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
7.
Damn. All right, we must have, like, talked before this, because
Yeah.
why are you picking a 7?
Because it's a big flex, but also, like, I know how much that unit costs, and, like, you can basically just go to the store, buy it. It's got the wrap, the tires, the tint, but other than that, it's pretty much stock.
Yep.
It's still badass, though.
Like, it's a pretty moderate build, so that's where I'm, bringing the points back a little bit. But with how complete it is and how capable that machine is for what you're most likely going to use a Polaris Ranger for, I mean, the thing is sick. I guess the kid in me yet is like, all right, where's the loud exhaust? Where's some cool bumpers we can throw on it, you know?
And then the adult in me is like, this would be pretty sweet to have, especially in the winter.
Dude, throw a plow on it,
Here,
throw some
AC,
Camzo tracks
radio,
on it,
yeah.
rip it around. Hey,
Yeah.
Polaris, we might have to get a Ranger in their hands. They got a big driveway here,
Might.
you know? All right, you ready for the next round?
Yep.
Dang, this is close so far. All right, up next is a 2020 Polaris RZR XP Turbo S, running some 15x7 Elba Racing wheels on 35x10 35x10 Maxxis Rockzilla tires. So I mean, this thing is wild.
Yeah.
This is actually a machine that I basically stole down at Lifted Truck Nationals this last year. Buddy of mine in Missouri, he's like, hey, I'm not gonna be around the show. You want to rip it around all weekend? Okay. I mean, it's pink.
It's
Not really
pretty-
my style with the cage, but basically aftermarket roll cage, full doors, aftermarket wheels and tires, and it's on GDP portals. So that's where it gets that lift and width
Yeah.
from.
Wow. Well, I mean, at first glance, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I was like, I hope that's female driven because it was pink. And I just think it'd be pretty badass to see a
Hey.
female in there driving it.
This
However,
kind of sounds like something that's happened lately on your guys' channel,
yeah.
socials.
Yeah, it has.
So Ben, if you're watching, you heard what Micah just said. You know, pink.
And his car looks like it's a female driven car too. Pink is a girl color, but pink is also cool. So take that as you will.
take
As
it.
far as the build goes, I just love when, if you're going to take this step and do the aftermarket roll cage, it's so sweet.
Yep.
Especially when it's chopped. And if you're going to do an aftermarket roll cage, you might as well get a chopped roof. But yeah, this
And
thing.
the tall doors, like, I mean, I'm 6'1", and when I was sitting in that machine, does have aftermarket seats in it, so they sit very low. It's got like the lowered seats.
Yeah, you're probably like.
I was just peeking over the doors. And I'm
That's
6'1",
cool.
sitting in that. Like, you
Yeah.
have zero visibility.
He's 6'1", by the way.
I don't even care.
All right,
anyways,
let's rate it.
the point is the doors are so tall that I could hardly see over it. But
They're really
this is
tall.
a hardcore rock crawling machine is what it's used for. So,
For sure.
all right,
3, 2, 1.
9.
8.
Why are you picking an 8?
Again, because the color scheme is not something I'd ever pick. Other than that, it's really sweet. I like how he went clean with no wrap.
Yep.
Kind of a cool look. Like I said, the cage, love the cage.
You like my branding tactics here?
Yeah.
Catching anything
Yeah.
of wind here? We got function on
That
all these
bottom
machines.
bottom door placement is money.
Hell yeah. So I'm giving it the 9. I realized how crazy of a build this is because it is on all sorts of aftermarket suspension, the aftermarket custom roll cage for it. So a lot of these cages that you see are custom fab by local shops. You can't really just buy it online and get it. And I do know this thing was hopped up with an aftermarket exhaust and it's on the dynamic suspension. So when I was driving this thing freaking self-levels, it just squats, self-levels. It is nuts. So it is a insane off-road machine. So it's a 10 would be better color choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pink's just not my style, but
Yeah.
I dig it. All right, round 4. We got a 2020 Can-Am Maverick X3 XRS Turbo RR. So top of the top for like the hardcore race performance model. It's got some 15x7 method MR401s and some BF Goodwrench mud terrain KM3s and a 3210. So, I mean, this thing is a unit. Now, we're going to have our awesome videographer, Joey, cue a quick video clip, which I don't think Mike has seen. It's kind of a top secret video clip of this thing. The dude jumped it like 20 feet in the air into a roundabout, and it's got suspension that it just soaked it all in
Wow.
on flat pavement. So
does this? It has aftermarket.
This thing
and
is-
some shock therapy. Wow, that's a sick
look how
tire
long the
carrier.
shocks are. Like, this thing is nuts.
Well, right. I mean, they look as long as any other Maverick shocks, but that's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's got some hardcore long travel. Obviously, the wheel tire setup, some custom doors.
Yeah.
Aftermarket roll cage. This thing is just slick.
I
So,
like it a lot.
what
That
else do we have?
rear tire carrier makes it look so much more Baja.
This thing is wild. Like, by the looks, badass looking Maverick X3. Like, I love it. I dig it. But seeing it in action, holy cow! Like, we gotta figure out how to get videos submitted here to our
Yeah.
gallery.
That's the next step. Honestly, that'd be sweet.
You ready to rate this one?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
9.5.
I'm giving it the full 10 because of seeing the true capabilities of it. It is
Yeah.
just mind-blowing, and it's such a clean build. The color tones are super on point. It all blends so well. Like, this is a complete build in my mind for
Yeah.
that Baja racer or hardcore off-road trail rider.
One of the sweeter Mavericks that I've seen in a long time. And also, Again, I like how he didn't go for the wrap, just went with this solid army green all around.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
And I mean, if he ever gets bored with it, he can change it up, right?
Yeah.
So it's already got that solid base. So, all right, let's jump into this next one. We got a 2020 Can-Am Renegade 1000 XMR, so a monster mud machine here, running 22x7 MSA switch wheels on some 37 by 9.5 EFX Moto Havocs, and it's obviously on a lift kit. So this thing's got some vibrant colors, not as vibrant as that Razor earlier in the video, but this all blends. Like, I'm digging it. Everything's coming together. I guess, what are your first thoughts?
So it's on a lift and portals, correct?
Yeah, that's...
I mean, it's interesting because a lot of these units I've at least been in something similar. I've never even been on a machine like this. I've been through the mud on a wheeler before, but nothing with portals, nothing with mud tires like this, nothing with what is this, the radiator?
Yeah, radiator relocate
snorkels
kit.
up there.
So you can go all the way into that deep of water.
It's sweet though. I always wanted to try it, and I actually really like this. I love the wheels. I love the silver and the neon.
Those MSA switches come in that super nice like brushed finish to where that wheel's gonna look good on any machine, but actually go into that depth of powder coating all of the inside of the spokes and the
so
back.
they did that.
That's custom.
Yeah, that's sick.
So, I mean, look
I
at
like
the
that
back
a
side
lot.
of the wheel here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's on portals. It's got a lift kit. And the thing is massive. An ATV on 37s. Like my Outlander 1000 maxes out at 28s, which is a big tire for an ATV. So,
Right.
yeah. I mean, you ready to rate this one?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
8.
9.5.
Oh, sorry, a 9.
All right, 9.25. And bring it down just a little bit.
I
Why nine?
was gonna give a 9 because I'm kind of judging this separately from the side by sides, and as far as a mud unit goes, like that's everything I could ask for. Except I can't give it a 10 because I don't know what a 10 looks like yet in my eyes.
That is fair. That is totally fair. So for me, I don't know why I didn't give it a 10. I think it's the colors. So like me coming with an Outlander, I got rid of all the yellow. I did not like it, so I blacked everything out.
Yeah.
So I went to that extent where I wouldn't match everything. But this one, it does so well where it carries through the whole
Looks
build.
good.
Like, it's show worthy almost.
Yeah,
As
I
a
agree.
pure mud machine that's gonna go rip through the mud, or maybe they're in Canada and ripping the skeg, they call it. I don't know. You know, that's something I think we gotta do one of these days. Go ripping the skeg, you know?
I don't even know what that is.
It's the Canadian term for mud egg.
Oh,
Up there, guy. You know?
skeg.
The Minnesota skeg or the Canadian skeg. I don't know. I don't know what they call it. It's something like that. We'll have to watch Ostacruiser more or something. All right, we got the final last round. Are you ready for this one? Without even saying anything.
This is crazy.
Do you want to
dude.
introduce this one?
So we have this is a 1994 Yamaha YFZ 350 Banshee.
So two-stroke.
Built to the nines, yeah, 2-stroke, twin pipes, shiny, blacked out, murdered. This thing is sweet. So everyone seems to really love their Banshees. Yeah,
Really
I mean, they're starting to die.
Look how
And
clean
dude,
this
that thing is sick. That thing is really sick.
So bring back the Banshee is what we're telling Yamaha. If
Yeah.
they're watching.
Oh, it's got street tires too.
He's got a couple wheel tire
That's pretty
setups
cool.
on
Oh
it.
yeah, right.
It's got Elka reservoir shocks on the front, which you can actually get on our site. Like, we have all that to deck out
That's
sport
cool.
quads. So
Because Banshees come with pretty crappy shocks.
Yes.
From the
a
factory.
lot of
They're
older
old.
sport quads. You know how that
Yeah.
goes, where it's like, if you could have YFC reservoir shocks on a Raptor, you're doing something right because it's way better quality.
Yeah.
And
Dude, this thing is sweet.
I love the colors. So it's all blacked out for the most part. Obviously, the exhaust is nice and shiny. Then he's got some of those colors running through here where the Elka shocks has their vibrant color scheme popping out. Looks like the bumper's in its own color. And then the custom headlights. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this one. This thing is sick. I know we've had it on the gallery before, which is why this was a bonus round for this one.
Yeah.
But you ready to rate this thing?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
10.
10.
So you're giving this one a 10. So this
it's
is
dude,
top of the
it's like
top.
if I saw it, if I saw it out and about, I would stop and I'd have questions and I would try to take a picture of it. So
Like, you'd be
it's-
admiring it in
yeah,
person. Like, oh my God,
I'd
this
be
thing is
admiring
sick.
it. Yep. It's perfect.
I'd be asking him if I could buy it. And then when he tells me the price, I'd be like,
that too. I
can you
mean,
hold it for a year?
One of those things, like this thing's got to be worth over 10,000.
A
Around
clean
there.
Banshee
Around
these
there.
days
Yeah.
is going for like 15 to 20K. Because I've been
Crazy.
looking, you can find an OEM stock Banshee still, sometimes out of a crate. People want 20 plus.
Oh, for a brand new one? Yeah, I can only
I
imagine.
mean, they didn't make, the last year they made was 06. I mean, these things are nostalgic.
Yeah, this is a great bonus round. Not gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
Love the Banshee.
Well, we appreciate you guys watching, Micah. Hope you had fun rating some of these machines from our gallery. And if you guys want to be featured on one of our Function Powersports FTG videos, all you have to do is literally add to the gallery. So, Micah, I know we got some stuff in the works here, so you guys will have to keep that in mind. And
right, pretty soon our unit that we just built in the last couple days will be on the gallery and on YouTube, so you'll be able to check that out.
Heck yeah. So, that's all we got for you guys today. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.